All right, on to contractions. So contractions are a word formed by joining two other words. So whenever you see a word with an apostrophe, it's likely a contraction. So an apostrophe shows where a letter or letters have been left out. So I've written some examples on the back of the page here for you to see. So these are examples of contractions. So you've got the contraction word over here because they all have an apostrophe that's leaving out a letter or letters. So for instance, there actually can mean they are. Your is short for you are. It's is short for it is. Can't is short for cannot. Haven't is short for have not. Weren't is short for were not. So these are just some examples of contraction in language. So for this worksheet, upside down, what you're going to do is, I believe it's all one section here. Let's see. So this first section has 10 sentences here. What you're going to do is you're going to underline each contraction. So you're looking for the word in the sentence that has the apostrophe. You're going to write the words that make up each contraction on the line. So for instance, number 1 is stingrays look as if they're part bird, part fish. I'm going to underline the contraction, which is the word there. And on the line here, I'm going to write they are. So stingrays look as if they are part bird, part fish. Number 2, stingrays cover themselves with sand so they won't be seen. The word won't has the apostrophe, so that's the contraction. I'm going to underline it. And I'm going to write the two words that make up that contraction. As you'll see up here in the box, the word won't is an exception. It actually means will not. So that's what you would be writing in number 2, will not. Number 3, there's a chance that waiters might step on a stingray and get stung. So the first word there, in number 3, that's the contraction. You can see the apostrophe. So you're going to write, there is a chance that waiters might step on a stingray and get stung. So you're going to continue that for the first 10 sentences. You're going to underline the contraction, and then you're going to write out the words that make up each contraction on the lines given per sentence. Down here, for the last 4, you're going to find the pairs of words that can be made into contractions. Underline each pair, then write the contraction each word pair can make on the lines following the sentence. So number 1, I have never tried scuba diving, but I would like to. So have never, you can underline those two words and you can say haven't. I haven't tried scuba diving. Okay, restarting on number 1 here. So it's got 2 lines under the sentence, so you know that there's going to be 2 contractions for that one sentence. So we already went over the have never. You can underline those 2 words, and that's going to turn into the contraction haven't. The words I would can become the contraction I'd. So I apostrophe D. So then the sentence would read, I haven't tried scuba diving, but I'd like to. So that's how that one can be turned into having some contractions. I'll go over number 2 as well, and then I'll get 3 and 4 you guys need to figure out on your own. So number 2 reads, it is a good way to explore what is under the water. So again, we're seeing 2 lines here, which means we're looking for 2 contractions. So it is can be turned into it's, so IT apostrophe S, and then what is can be turned into what's, so the word what apostrophe S. So it's a good way to explore what's under the water. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 down below. You are going to find the 2 words or the pair of words that can be made into contractions, and then you're going to write them on the lines there. Okay?